right, Matt Morrow, Charlotte Football Insiders. We're here with Coach Vince Jacobs, VTO Sports. He's ran the VTO Combine for several years, done a great job with it, prepared a lot of kids for college camps, getting them ready, for the next level. Coach, talk to me about the origin of VTO and why you started it.
The number one reason we started was at the time a lot of the major camps would never come to Charlotte. Mm-hmm. They kind of looked at Charlotte as a basketball city.
Yeah.
And so our goal was to try to get those camps to see Charlotte as a football town also. Mm-hmm. So we started our first event. First one we ever did was at Vance High School.
Oh yeah.
And during those days, college coaches could actually attend the camps. Mm-hmm. They could walk around and see the athletes and put their hands on them. Mm-hmm. And so a great day for us is a new company who just had a vision to bring camps and exposure to Charlotte. We had probably 30 coaches from the ACC, SEC, Big 12, we had Navy, we had Army, all walking around looking at athletes. We had about 150 kids at Vance High School. Yeah. And people could see that we had true athletes in North Carolina. We ran a full camp, testing, one-on-one, stuff like that. Yeah. And a lot of kids from that day led on to offers. One guy I know for sure who stood out that day, AJ Blue.
Oh yeah.
He ended up getting an offer from Carolina from how he did at that camp.
Yeah. And I was just at North Gaston, crazy enough, and he took that team and did some great things up there. So what does VTO offer kids, coaches, and parents?
We offer them the opportunity to go to a legit, official, professional ran camp. Our camps, basically we started out with Rivals.com. That organization took us national. They wanted camps to be run professionally, start on time, end on time, make sure kids got a ton of reps, make sure kids got a chance to interact with the coaches. We had a whole former NFL coaching staff when we started the company. Yeah. Everybody was former players and former college guys. Mo Collins was our head coach. He's deceased now. Yeah. So we offered them a lot of opportunity to see how legit camps should be ran. Yeah. And the number one thing we always pride ourselves in is reps.
And I can attest to that. Seeing it last year, man, those kids got a ton of reps. I was like, hey, they're getting too much work out.
well, we used to go and watch these other camps. Like we always try to go to other camps so we can stay abreast of what's going on. And one thing we were disappointed in is that kids only got maybe 2 or 3 reps. Right. You might get to go one-on-one 3 times because they would have 400, 500, 600, 1,000 kids, and the reps were hard to come by. You have kids jump in line, and other kids who's not as aggressive might not even go over once or twice. That's right. And so we make a point to keep our camps at about 125 kids, and we make sure there's one of our coaches' requirements to make sure everybody gets plenty of reps.
Yeah, that I can attest to that, man. Just look at our highlights from last year. It's great stuff. How many combines do you do per year, and where are they located?
We do about 12 to 15 camps around the country. We start out in Florida, the warmer temperature areas. Right. We'll go out west to California. We do a Midwest tour, Chicago, Indianapolis this year. We go to the Tennessee Valley region. We're in Memphis and Nashville. Of course, we always do something at home. Oh, yeah. We'll do one in Charlotte, one in Raleigh, and we always do something in our sister state down in Columbia, South Carolina.
Awesome. Good stuff, man. Are there college coaches at these camps and combines, and do you have connections with college coaches?
Well, to answer the second part first, we do have connections. We have a following and a database. We send out everything we can to college coaches as they move around. We try to keep up with them. And the first part, no, with the NC2A rules, you can't have college coaches there because we're a non-school camp. So if you go to Carolina, you go to the 49ers camp, you can have coaches there. But when you're at a non-school, non-NC2A school, you can't have college coaches there.
Gotcha. Understood. So how are players selected for the VTO Elite 100?
Well, it's 4 ways. You can come to one of our little small combines we do, and we select kids from there. You also can send us a link to your film, and we can evaluate your film. Another way, if you're on one of our media partners, Rivals or 24/7 Sports, if you're on their list, you can go from there. And the last, and probably the most important one, I really believe is your high school coach's recommendation. Just send an email to me at Coach Vince at VTO Sports. Recommend a kid. We've had about 6 kids from a school up in Raleigh. Coach recommended them, and so that's really we want to make sure we don't miss anybody. But we need kids that are I said college ready or going to go to college camps, because we don't value those kids. If you're a kid that's really trying to pursue a college scholarship, then that's the kids you need.
All right, well said, well said. What's that email address?
It's Coach Vince at VTOsports.net.
All right, hit them up, man. You got some kids that you think are college ready. Put them through that camp, get some exposure, get them ready for the college camps coming up.
Yeah, we try to mirror those camps. That's one of our goals. That if you go to Carolina's camp, you'll see a lot of the same drills that we do, because my son played at Carolina, so I go there quite a bit to talk to those coaches, and we try to get in their ear, talk to Mac Brown, those guys, about what they're looking for when kids come to their camps.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. And so in saying that, how does VTO help prepare players for college camps?
Well, we'll give you a snapshot of what you're going to see. If you go to a one-day camp at one of the D1 schools, pretty much the same flow that you see there, you'll see at our camps. That's our goal, is to make it where kids are not caught off guard when they get to a one-day camp and they got to compete. They've already seen most of the drills, most of the testing, most of the concepts, and so they have an advantage of a lot of other kids.
All right, well said, well said. All right, so Coach, in your opinion, how has VTO stayed successful for so many years?
I mean, staying true to who we are. We're here for the athletes. We don't try and oversell our product. We basically tell the parents that come out, they'll get a fair, honest evaluation of their kids' skills, and we try and make sure that we keep our camp small and personable. I can walk around, I get to know the kids. If I talk to a college coach about a kid, I can say, yeah, I saw this kid compete, I saw him work. That's why we try to keep our camps about 125, 100 kids, so that we can keep it personable. When you go to camps, you got 400, 500, 600,000 kids. It's impossible. Right. So really, I think the one thing is that we're looking at it from a way of evaluating the kids, give them a fair evaluation.
So Coach, you've got some camps coming up pretty soon, right?
Yeah, we do. We have a big camp in Charlotte on the 22nd of March at Mallard Creek High School. We're still taking invitation requests. And the way it works is, again, you can get recommended, or you can go to our website and fill out a request to invite. Request to invite, you'll put in your huddle link, and we'll have one of our coaches evaluate it, and if they feel that you can compete at our camp, we'll send you an invite. You go online, use the invite code that you get, and register. The camps are paid camps, they're not free camps. You have to pay $99 to attend the camps, but we think the value is well worth it.
All right, thank you, Coach, for your time today, man, and we'll be there. So if you come out, we're going to get you on camera, get some pictures, and you'll get some exposure from us as well. Thank you guys for watching.